All right. So there on NewbieVeT, got a special guest. We got my girl Kiki Graham. So hey, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
It's been a minute since we done work with each other, but how's everything been going your way?
Life.
Life.
I'm here.
Life. Yeah. Okay. You just recently had a baby.
I wouldn't say recently. She's 2.
Well, it's recently. It's still recently.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
So, but how's motherhood going for you? All over this, all over for you.
Motherhood has its beautiful, beautiful days, and then it has days like today when I'm trying to do stuff.
Right.
So, but I love being a mom. I wouldn't change that.
Okay. Cool. All right, so let's get into it. So you're originally from?
I'm originally from Society Hill, South Carolina.
That's the name of a place?
Yes.
Society Hill.
It's a small town. It was almost the capital of South Carolina.
Society
But Columbia
Hill?
won by 1 vote.
Is it big?
No. It had like 1 stoplight.
And that was going to be the capital?
It was, yes. It's a lot of history down there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, it's like a little small town.
So it's mostly black populated? White populated?
It's a good
mix?
Yeah. It ain't that many people. It's maybe 100 people.
So everybody know everybody?
Yeah, just about half of them is my family. So
Right. Okay. Cool. So you grew up down that way?
I was born in Hartsville.
All right.
I grew up in Society Hill, and then I moved to like the Darlington, Florence area when I was in high school, and I graduated from Darlington High.
Okay, Darlington High. Okay.
D-Town.
So how's Darlington was?
I don't know how to answer that question.
It must not been a good experience.
It's okay. It depends on you.
Okay. What you mean by that?
Darlington is the type of town only the strong survive.
Right.
So it depends on you.
Right.
But I just stay out the way. So
Right. Okay. So what was your plans when you was in high school? Like, were you doing sports or you was in like social club organizations or whatever?
Nah, I don't like people.
Why is that?
Why don't I like people?
So you was in high school, you was alone in high school?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the same best friend that I have now. She's still my best friend. Like, it was her. I was with her. I never like people. I don't know. People just, you don't know what to expect from people. I know what I'm going to give me, but all the things that people have showed me in life, I'd rather not deal with people.
Right. Yeah. A lot of ugly side with people.
Yes, a lot.
A lot of side. Most definitely. So, that kind of also hold you back from working and dealing with people, or even associating with people, like getting to know people closer. Do that kind of hold you back a little bit?
On a personal level, yeah,
Right.
but on a business level, no, because I know how to like do business, and that's all it is. Like, we doing business. Once the business is done, I go about my way, you go about yours. We won't even have to have no conversation again until we need to do business again.
Right.
So, but as far as my personal life, yeah, I deal with my family. That's mostly it.
Most family. So you grew up family, like y'all grew up like a tight family?
Close, yeah.
Close family.
Like, my cousins is like my brothers and sisters instead of my cousins.
Right.
So, and my aunts is like I got 6 mamas.
Man, I think that's like a lot of people. I think that's really common a lot in the black families.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of the families, if you talk to somebody now, they'll tell you. I think everybody around here now at least got 2-3 mamas that they call mamas outside of your mama.
Yeah, but not like I have. We ain't even gonna count the ones outside of my family.
Right. And those be ones be actually doing more.
Yeah,
Majority of the time.
They really do. Cause like I know.
Why you think it's that way? Why you think it be like that sometimes?
Because for me, I know for most of my relationships that I established with these older women, it became a friendship first, and then like as time go on, they start to see me as a daughter, and a mother knows what a child is lacking, whether it's their child or not.
Right.
They can pretty much tell by having a conversation with you or anything. So I guess they just feel like that's what you need at the time. See, your mama, she done raised you. She done did what she was supposed to do. So, once you grown, she ain't really gonna, she gonna help, but she ain't really gonna, try to be there like that or whatever. Because she gotta live her own life.
Right.
But those women that, have came into my life or whatever, like, they want to be there. So that I can have some kind of support or somebody that I feel like I could talk to and turn to.
Right. Yeah. That's a good way of looking at it. That's a good way. Yeah, good way. Because also a lot of people on the outside can see, like, you know, it ain't the fact, you know, like your mother or your guardian or your loved one can kind of stay away to show tough love in a sense.
My mama shows.
You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, like, you know, because you might be in a situation where, like, you got the damn money, you got this, just do the shit for me because I need you. You my mother. But a lot of times our parents be, you know, they don't really help us out when we really need it at the point. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that does when the other second, third, fourth mother come into play. They help out.
Which, as now, me being a mom and I have 3 kids with 3 different personalities, like, I'm starting to learn, like, it's reasons behind why, like, your mama don't move for this or don't move for that. Like, is she teaching still?
Right. Because, you know, yeah, exactly. And then what we don't realize, we don't learn until the older we get, is like we always never understood why our parents did certain things or they did certain ways, and then we got older, we're like, okay, I understand it. Mm-hmm. But now we can't raise our kids the way we were raised.
No, most definitely not.
We can't. Why you say that?
Because for one, life has changed. Life is not the same way that it was in '93 when I was born. So, like, you got to progress with the time, and that's with everything that you do in your life, and with including raising your kids. Like, it's no rule built to being a parent. So, you know, you can take bits and pieces of what was done in your childhood, just try to find a way to make it better. And as Black people, our main focus right now should be establishing generational wealth.
Right. That's a big thing. I'm glad you said that, because I don't think a lot of us think about generational wealth until it's too late. Mm-hmm. And we don't, you know, generational wealth, you can't just get that overnight unless you hit the lottery or some shit like that. But you got to make steps in order to build that generational wealth, because it don't come right then and there. It comes later.
Even if you hit the lottery, you still got to make sure that money can last. You can invest.
Right.
You like.
Then you don't even get all the lottery money.
Exactly, because they going to tax
the shit out your ass. So you might hit for $60 million and leave with 15. But shit, I wouldn't give it down. 15 million is still good in my pocket.
1 million is good in my pocket. 1 million is
good in my pocket. Shit, I know that's right. So, all right. So after high school, like, what were your plans on after high school?
I went to college. I was in college for criminal justice, and then I stopped. Foolishly, cause
why?
I mean, unfortunately, but I did get my 2 beautiful babies out of that marriage. So, but I started back school. I just changed my major.
So you got married young?
At 19.
19. Yeah. So, we were talking about this earlier. Me and my partner we were talking about. Yeah, I was saying that my opinion, you know, just getting over it or getting through a marriage. So my opinion on that, I feel like you want to wait. You don't want to get married when you're young. Like, you know, young. I think you want to at least have enough time to grow, mature, experience stuff. Because I was young when I got married, and I don't regret it. But I just wish that I could have waited a lot older. Because, you know, you learn a lot in the marriage, and you're like, damn, you know. And then it's like, I wish I could have been more stable, prepared, far as with things. Cause you know, you be prepared where you know, we hustlers. You will gonna get it out the mud, but you never always prepare for a baby.
No.
Even when you are prepared, you're not prepared for a baby.
You can never be fully prepared for a child.
Right.
Unless you already a millionaire and stuff, like. But other than that, no.
Right.
I feel even if I would have, like, you know, waited to have my kids, and we would have been married like for a few years, because we were only married for like a year by the time I had my little girl. But I feel like even if I would have waited, like, we still wouldn't have been ready.
Yeah. So, and I just feel like, you know, you just, you know, at that age, young age, like I was 22. So at that age, it's like you gotta give yourself time to like grow, learn. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of hard to try to jump into something you don't know nothing about, and then you learning as you go. But you making so many mistakes while you trying to learn in the process, where it's tearing your fucking marriage up because you learning.
Yeah.
But just the fact, like, something you're not familiar with, you know, of course, people can be like, well, it's marriage. It's easy. No, it's not easy. If you never been through it.
It's not if you've never been through it, and it's also not if you're not supposed to be with that person.
Correct. Yeah, correct.
That makes a big difference too. I would tell anybody. I tell all my little cousins, don't get married, don't have no kids until you ready to have kids. Like my cousin is 30, and she's like, okay, I think I'm ready for a baby now, and she just finished her degree and all that last year. But I told her, no, you still not ready for a baby now. Like. Now, this is how you travel, stack your money.
Stack your bread, live your life.
Yeah, live. Yeah. And then you have kids.
When you're ready to settle down, when you're tired of moving around, you're ready to start a kid. You know, I mean, some people like to try to do it because a lot of women are scared the older they get.
Yeah.
So a lot of women do try to get it in their prime years and stuff. At least try to get a few out the way. And then the ones that did have them young, they were like, no, you shouldn't.
Yeah. I would not. I wouldn't say wait till you like 35 or nothing like that, but like I would, if I could rewind time, I would have my first child probably like last year or now.
Wow.
And then I probably wouldn't have no kids, but I love my babies though.
I love my babies too. I felt like at the end, I felt like, you know, right now while my kids getting older, I'm still at a young age where I can see them grow. You know, and I could, grow and stuff like that, and then be able to enjoy it with them, because you could be a lot older with kids you got to take care of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I look at things like that. And then by the time your kids get a little older, you done got them out the way. You still got a lot of your young life to, have fun.
Oh, you could tell Stacy that. Because my mama don't want to babysit the grandkids because she 50 and all her kids grown. So now
she ready to have a fun. Because you've been raising kids all your life. You need a break. You know what I'm saying?
I need a break too.
Yeah. Single mothers, y'all gonna always need a break. Yeah, y'all always need a break.
This is a break.
That's a
right
job.
now.
That's a job for y'all. Because I done raised kids. It's a hassle. Congratulate y'all. Y'all tough. Because I don't think a man can juggle that much and keep a sane head at the same time. Not that many.
No, not that many. I have seen
some that do it. It's not that many. Without complaining about doing it.
I mean, we complain.
Yeah, you complain, but you got ones that do the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they act like they babysitting their kids like it's a privilege that they got to babysit their own kids.
Well, that's because they're not raising their kids. They just doing it for clout at the moment. Like when you're raising your kids, you would never come out to your mom and say, "Oh, I'm watching my kids." You can't watch your own kids.
What?
Like that makes no sense at all. They're yours.
Yeah, but you heard that before.
Yeah. It makes me so mad to hear somebody say, "Oh, I can't. I'm watching my kid." Watching? You got your kids?
Right.
Because that's what you're supposed to do as a parent.
Yeah, like I'm watching my kids.
Can't watch your own kids.
How you gonna babysit your own kids?
Right. I remember this dude had asked this girl, in a text message or whatever. She showed it to me, and I was about to cuss him out for her, and I didn't even know him. And she was like, can you get the baby this weekend? And he was like, well, I had plans. She was like, you gonna pay me to watch to get your child, your child? So
you had to pay to watch your own kids?
No, this is not my.
Not your kid. I'm sorry.
I'm about to say because I'm fooling. They wouldn't play me like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was like, you gonna pay me because I had something to do this weekend. Pay you? I said, "Oh, girl, please let me text him back. Please let me text him back."
You want to text him back?
I wanted the answer to that.
I know there's plenty of times where your partner or somebody, you be like, you so damn soft on this situation. Like, please let me just handle this for you. Like, that is crazy.
And when it comes to certain situations, like especially when it comes to kids, like I don't play. Like I cuss you out about your own kids if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, and as you should to me if you feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
I was always told it takes a village.
Facts. Do you feel like we still have that kind of thinking in 2022?
No, not at all.
What's it?
Because you can't even correct somebody's child. You could be friends with their parents for years. Say you see them out there doing something, and you say to them, "Oh, you know you're not supposed to be doing that. I'm gonna tell your mom." You tell their mom, and the mama gonna cut you out for saying something to that child. No, It needs to be, but we definitely do not have that no more.
Right, that's fact. That's true.
And that's definitely why a lot of these little kids is shooting and doing all the crazy stuff that they're doing, because ain't nobody outside of home is going to say anything anymore, because everybody's so afraid of what the parent gonna say or whatever to them. Me, on the other hand, I'm not. I'm old school, because I told this little boy the other day, little boy, I told you not to get back on my baby bike. Now you get back on my baby bike, I'm going to cut your ass, and I'm going to take it to your mama and tell her I'll cut your ass.
Right. And that's like you're supposed to
and that's how my grandma them did. Yeah. Like, and it was no issue.
Right.
I got beatings by ladies I ain't never even seen before.
Right. Can't do that no more.
No.
Now you're going to have to fight the mama, the family.
And you going to jail.
And you going to jail. Because you can't even discipline your kids like you used to. I'm like, damn, shit, my parents have been locked the fuck up.
Stacey would have been in jail.
Like, for real. So, man, so what got you into acting? Because you're an actress. What got you to wanting to do acting?
I was born that way. That's the only answer I can give you, because I've been in plays and stuff since I learned how to talk.
Okay.
So my mom, she just told me the other day, she was like, guess what I found? I was like, what? She's like, I found your first picture for your play from 5K, and I got the program. And I was like, oh, shoot. Like, it made me feel really good, because I'm 28. So 5K was a long time ago.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, I always wanted to be an actress. And when I was like 13, maybe like 10, 11, I don't know. When Baby Boy came out?
Shit, Baby Boy came out early 2000s.
Early 2000s. So yeah, I was like, around that age. And I seen Baby Boy. And I fell in love with Taraji P. Henson. So I started researching her and, looking at, like, all the stuff that she did. And because she actually did a lot of stuff when she was young.
Right.
Like, in her early 20s.
Right.
And a lot of people don't know about it.
Right.
Like, she was on Sister and all that stuff. And I never knew that was her.
I didn't even know that neither.
She was on Sister. She was on a lot of shows when she was young. And, like, I never knew that was her. And then once I, seen Baby Boy and I started researching and stuff, like, yeah, that's my girl. That's my idol, my inspiration.
Yeah, that's what's up, yeah. I had a follow-up story, with her being homeless and all the other stuff. So, yeah, man, like, strong, beautiful black woman in the industry that's basically inspiration for a lot of younger black women coming up. So we need those type of, influences and stuff like that. So, okay, cool. So, that's the only female actress that you're inspired by. That's
the one I'm most inspired by.
Okay.
It's a couple other ones that I like, but I also like Morris Chestnut, and I feel like he very slept on. He's another one of my idols. I just like his demeanor most of the time when he's in movie, and the fact that he can switch it up so good.
Yeah. Like, but he always get his heart broken in the movie. Like, he always get cheated on.
No, he don't. Because sometimes he be a little whore.
Name a movie he don't do.
When he be a little whore. It might not look like it.
Right.
Every
movie, he's getting cheated on.
Yeah, but in The Best Man, he was a whore.
He got cheated on.
One time.
He got cheated on.
And it broke his heart because he got cheated on one time. But he was cheating on her, like, for years.
Yeah, but he still got cheated on. He always get cheated on in the movie.
The
you don't know about him getting cheated on. Like, the whole movie is based around his friend telling on him cheating on his wife back in the day.
With the book. Yeah.
With the book. So, but she cheated on him.
Well, he got cheated on in The Best Man, too. How about that?
Yeah.
They go one. You said one.
Yeah. But okay. So so when you when did you get into acting? Like, far as like actually getting into the going to auditions and reels and stuff like that? Because I met you on the set of Felicia's project.
That was the first time I did it like on as far as camera. Before that I was doing stage plays.
Okay.
And I've been doing stage plays since I was like 5K. Yeah. So, but yeah, when I started with Felicia was when I first like started doing like on camera and stuff.
Up the age.
Yeah.
Up the age. Okay. That was some years back.
That was like 5, 6 years ago.
Yeah. So it's been a little minute.
I've been off the scene trying to,
Been a little minute. Okay. So, like, far as you getting into the acting, like, what are some things that you love about it and what are some things that you don't like about it?
Okay, I don't like that I feel like people sleep on me.
Feel like people sleep on your acting?
Yeah, because of my attitude. Like, I'm a very, like, outgoing, loud, you know, some people call it ghetto. I just call it me. But...
Do you feel like you ghetto?
No.
Okay. Do you hear it a lot?
I hear it all the time.
For real?
Yeah. It doesn't make me mad, though. Only thing that makes me mad is people call me ratchet. That pisses me off.
Why?
Because
you know,
it's a difference between
it's
a difference between ghetto and ratchet.
Okay, I gotta hear this.
Ratchet don't care about nothing. Like, ratchet, like, whatever, like, they down for whatever, like, literally whatever. They do the nails that curl up at the end and all that or whatever. Ghetto is, you know, you're being yourself, you know, and you're a little loud, but you still have class to you. So no, I'm not ratchet. I still have some class.
How you know? Hey, you educate me on that one. That's my first time knowing.
Well, that's my definition. I don't know about nobody else.
I mean, I ain't never break it down. I never thought about it like that. I just thought ghetto and ratchet was all in the same class. Like,
not to me.
Like motorcycle and moped. Like
so
shit,
extra.
it's a bike to me. A bike. But one slower, one faster. But okay. Okay. So
that's my biggest dislike because I feel like that limits me and the roles that they try to put me in. I feel like they try to put me in something that fits my personality, but that defeats the purpose of acting. I know that I can play parts that fit my personality. Like, it's me.
So you must get parts with like what parts you normally get?
Like the ghetto baby mama.
The ghetto baby mama.
The loud best friend and.
And I get what you're saying because it's like, okay, but I get what you're saying because it's like you don't want to have every movie you do you playing that role and then it feels like nobody will cast you for nothing else because that's all you like. It took Tiffany Haddish a while to get booked
for something serious. Yeah, like even Kevin Hart, like he been acting for years and like this past year was the first time that they actually booked him for a serious role.
Serious role and stuff, right?
Yeah, so like, and I don't even want to start off like that.
You don't want to start off
right? Like, don't limit me. And just like I said, it's easy for me to play, you know, the loud roles and all that because that's who I am. Challenge me. Challenge my acting skills. Make me be soft. Make me be bougie. Make me, you know.
Right. Okay, I totally feel you on that. I totally feel you on that. You know what I'm saying? So, what are some things that you've been doing as far as like, cause you know to get cast a lot, you got to also show a lot of work that you've been doing. As far as like, okay, they want to see you do a sad role, cause it's kind of hard for somebody to book you for a role for you to cry when they've never seen you cry before. You get what I'm saying? So that's like, you know, I see both sides to that because I do both sides. But I also see your side. I hear that a lot. A lot of actors, they don't want to be cast for the same role because it hurts their career.
It does.
It does.
It limits your career.
It limits you, yeah. Because you like, damn, I can't put you on this movie. Can't put you on this because the only thing you do is just talk loud. So, yeah. I totally feel you on that. So who are some directors or some actors that you wouldn't mind working with, you know, in your career coming up?
I definitely want to work with Tyler Perry. I've been trying for a while, actually, to work with Tyler Perry. I need to find out how they get him to see their stuff because I message him and all of that. But
you gotta go through these certain companies you go through. You can get through Tyler Perry like the quickest way to get inside Tyler Perry is do background. I mean, first of all, that's what you're going to go through anyway at first. Like, that's what everybody mostly go through is the background work because it's kind of hard to get a lead in or speaking role if you ain't got
I definitely know I got to start off.
Yeah. So, like, you get those jobs easy as fuck. So, it's like you got to find the right movie and put in the right cast for the right thing, you know, and they need a bunch of people.
Yeah, my grandma said just go to Tyler Perry Studios and be like...
Yeah, so it don't work like that.
I was like, them people ain't even gonna let me in the gate. She was like, you don't know that.
You gotta think Tyler Perry might not even be out there. You gotta think it's like, you know, you going out there and you got a bunch of people using the studio shooting movies. So 9 out of 10 times they don't know who you out there for. So it's like, you know, it'd be an honor to work with Tyler Perry.
It definitely would
be an honor because you know he is a emblem this decade of millennium talent.
And not only that, it's like even like the actors and stuff like Taraji. I'm bringing her up again. Like she did an interview and she said she didn't get paid for what she felt like her work was worth until she started doing work in movies with Tyler Perry. Right. So like that's why he's one of the ones I would pick first, because at least he gonna see your worth off top. Right.
And that's just in Hollywood. A lot of people gotta also understand too, and you're dealing with not only the music industry. 'Cause I deal with both sides. I deal with the music and I deal with the film industry. Dealing with both sides, what I can say about both sides is they all about a dollar. For one, they about that business. That's two. And then they want to, and what I can say, the comparison with both of them is all about the value of what you could bring to the table. So a lot of them like actors, a lot of actors that get a lot of, you got actors that'll get roles now just because they get so many followers and likes on Instagram and all that social media. So they get those opportunities faster than the people that actually put in work. They probably never shot a movie in their fucking life, for real. But this their first movie. But
they definitely never shot a movie. Like you can tell. But they have a lot of people following their fan base, so I get it.
So it's all about your demand. It's all about a demand. People, in order for these people to put you on large platforms and spend money with you, you got to show these people that you got a demand. So that's why it's important for y'all to get on social media and interact. It's important for y'all to like connect with people, work with other directors, work with other writers, work with people, build a fan base. And like, you're a female, it's easy for you.
No, it's not.
Why it's not? Because you're not a people's person.
Yeah, but
how you want to be successful in the game?
No, you ain't even let me finish. Like, it's not only because I'm not a people person. Like, sometimes being a female makes it a little harder because people don't take you as serious, if you get what I'm saying.
That's why you gotta work harder.
Yeah, like, you be on business trying to focus and, do what you gotta do. And then, they lead you in thinking it's business or whatever, and then it goes all the way left. So then you just feel like you're wasting your time. Right. So.
But you gotta also say, like what you just told me about Taraji. Like, you look up to her, you know her story. So it's like, you probably been through some of the stuff, you probably ain't been through none of it. But it's like, you gotta, we have to push through everything that we go through, because you gotta think, everything that we trying to do is a necessity. So it's like, it's not, what I mean by that is like, okay, it's not important, or it's not supposed to be me and you making it in music or film. It's not supposed to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Like we need air, we need water. You know what I'm saying? We need a place to stay. Those are stuff we need. You know what I'm saying? Far as you want to be a superstar, you want to be a movie star, you want to be a basketball player. Those are necessities. Those are like hobby. Those are like dreams and shit. But those are not necessities, because your dreams can change. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can be like, say like a dude want to be rapper in his teenage years to his 20 years. By the time he get his 30, 40, he want to be something totally different. Cause you're like,
but that's because some people give up, like, when their dreams don't take off. I just feel like, don't give up. Like, I don't care how old you is.
Right.
Cicely Tyson's still acting, and she 80 something.
She dead, but yeah.
Cicely Tyson dead.
She died, this year or last year.
Dog, you say I don't pay attention to stuff.
And she died like 100-something years. She 100-something years old.
She was 100? I thought she was 80 something.
No, I think she was like 100. Hey, Ricky.
Yeah.
How old Cecilia Tyson was?
She was like about a 90-year-old.
Yeah, 90, 100-some year old. Yeah, it's like a 90, 100-some year old.
But she was still acting, though.
What the hell, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Acting well, acting very well. Beautiful woman. I wanted to meet her before she passed.
I did too. That would have been cool.
That would have been awesome. So, man, we don't have that many icons left. Michael Jackson's gone. Whitney Houston's gone.
Icons gone. Really?
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we still have a few left. We got Mary J. Blige.
Oh, that girl.
Patti LaBelle. Gladys Knight. Bill Cosby. R. Kelly. We still have MC Hammer.
MC Hammer's still alive.
Yeah,
I thought that man be dead.
No, he's not dead.
Let me not kill that man.
I ain't gonna kill Hammer.
I thought that man be. I thought that man be.
So do you feel like when it comes to like the way the world is set up now during the COVID and just different stuff like that, do you feel like you know, any beefs or troubles that you have with family, friends, anything, do you feel like, you know, you want to make amends? You think it's time to make amends with people? Far as like, cause you might not know, like, you might have problems with someone.
It's something like, because like how it seems like life is shorter than usual right now.
Right.
Well, me personally, I don't have any issues with anybody. I always been the type of person, I say what I gotta say and I be done with it. So it usually don't leave issues. But yeah, most definitely. I'm not a grudge-hearted person, so I feel like it's always the right time to amend things, to fix things and stuff. Like, you know, even if you not the one to do it, like if it comes before you, if it gets presented to you, if somebody comes and apologizes to you or whatever, even though like you had no wrong in or anything, like I still don't feel like you should be cold-hearted and like just push people away. Right. You don't have to deal with them on that same level now.
Right.
But, you know,
right.
You have to establish boundaries.
Right. Gotta be right. Things will never be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things will never be the same. But yeah. Totally.
Even with family.
Right.
Like, if y'all fall out for certain things, it will never be the same.
Right. Yeah, that's true. So, one more question. All right, do you feel like friendship bonds, do you feel like they're a lot stronger than they used to be back in the day?
No.
Or do you feel like and why?
Definitely do not feel like they're a lot stronger than they used to be. Definitely feel they're way weaker.
Yeah, I believe. I totally agree with you.
Yeah, and why is because people not real no more. Like everybody is trying to, I guess, get clout or everybody trying to be a celebrity. Right. Everybody want to drive the car what the celebrities drive. Everybody they center their life around the celebrity world. Like nobody wants to be normal anymore. So I feel like that's why, and a lot of them girls. For one reason why I have the same best friend that I've been had. A lot of them girls, like, they pick and choose what times they want to be friends. They have to be a group of friends. Mm-hmm. And at this time, this girl and this girl ain't talking. So this girl ain't talking to her. And then as soon as she get mad at her, then she go back over here and talk to her and all this flip-floppy stuff and have a new best friend every year and stuff because people not real no more.
That's true.
That's the only answer I can give you.
That's true. That's a real good answer. I totally feel the same. I just totally feel like, you know, it's kind of hard when you meet new people now. It's like you might meet the coolest people in the world up front, but then it's like you done met so many cool people in the beginning, and it's always, you know, you never know a person till you're around them 24/7, mm-hmm. And then you be like, damn, bro, I didn't know you know your feet stink. I didn't know like. So I realize the stuff that you don't see. So yeah, I totally agree on that. All right, so before we slide on NewbieVeT, man, how can they get in contact with you? Is there any love you'd like to shout out?
Shout out to my kids, of course, my 3 little babies. And you can find me on Facebook, Kimberly D. Jones. You know, might change once I take the blonde hair out. My Instagram is, I do not know my stuff, like, definitely don't. My Snapchat is Caramel Beauty. My Instagram is YNSwerveElla. But YNSwerveElla is my stage name. So majority of the time, if you type that in, I will pop up.